Hey everybody, Jeffrey Powers here with Geekazine.com and another YouTube special. We're talking today about Twitter. And Twitter today came out with a brand new interface. We're going to take a look at it. I just got it updated on my computer. And so we're going to take a look at it and see what the differences are and how things have changed and what that means to you, basically. Of course, we'll also look at the iPhone app, which is here as well. So let's get right to it. You probably heard the news. The new fly.twitter.com is where you go for all that information. It tells you all about it. Let me just pull up the page really quick. Fly.twitter.com. And I'll show you. It basically says it's yours to discover. They give you new buttons, new looks. When you tweet, you see the little quill there in the pad there. You have the discover, which is the hashtag. You got the connect, which is the @ symbol. And of course, home, which is the home. Home keeps everything in place where the conversation starts at there. And of course, the new interface. This is probably the most designed part of the Twitter homepage. And then, of course, the mobile application, which we'll talk about there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into Twitter. And I'm going to start right here, right on the page. Mine got updated just about an hour ago or something like that. As you can see, it looks a little bit different. Whereas this bar was on the other side, now it's on this side. Not a big deal on there. So it talks about who I'm following, and of course my Twitter timeline right there, who to follow, and of course what the trends are right down here, and then all the resources and stuff like that here. So it's very simplistic. I can scroll down. And it looks like there's no bottom on the page anymore. It's just going to go to the next item, next item, next item. So that's pretty straightforward here. That's on the home, and that's up here. We're going to go over to the connect, which is usually the message center, whether it be retweets or mentions or even private mentions there. You've got the interactions, and of course you got the mentions, which I won't stick on that page because that's private messages right there. So. Of course, the who to follow still right there as the home page. Now, you can enter in a name. You can enter in a full name on the search here. So if I wanted to follow, let's say Caffeination, I'll type that in there. And it'll bring up Caffeination, which, of course, Paul Mueller right there. And it's going to tell me who he is and his latest tweets. So that's kind of cool. So and that comes up pretty quick. We got in the search results, looks like we can save some searches. We can make some advanced searches. We can look at the trends and the top videos. Now, this is interesting. We got the people here. There's Paul, and then there's the next person, Brenton, Caffin, Ben, so on and so forth. But now we can go and we can check out the videos, like this video right here, which looks like the Caffeination Ustream channel. So that's pretty cool. So we'll go back over to Twitter here. And that's in the mentions. Now, the discover part, this is where everything looks like it's done some major changes. If you've ever used the program like Paperly or something like that, which takes your tweets and puts it with a whole bunch of other people's tweets and puts it out kind of like a newspaper, then you're going to see this new version, the discover part of Twitter, is kind of like that. You can see that some of the stories on there, the hashtag new Twitter, which of course means new Twitter, and some news stories right there. You can search the hashtag. The Google Currents becoming the latest news aggregator application. You can find out about that. Let's Fly, the Lakers. So this is basically the top tweets, and what's going on. So it's more of a graphical interface. Like for instance, X Factor just got done. So finalist Rachel Crow. From the X Factor there. I don't know who won. Would assume that's her, but that won. But once again, I didn't watch. So, and of course, who to follow? We got apparently don't have Pete Cashmore from Mashable in my follow. I should probably follow him. So I'll go and click on that, and I'll say, hey, I want to follow you. And so now I'm following, and of course, he's a verified name. So close that out and go from there. Now. We've got this right here, which is basically compose a new tweet. And what are we going to do now? I am recording a video about the new new Twitter. And of course, we can do a location, and we can add an image if we want to, but we're not going to. We're just going to tweet that out because I didn't have any images, and I don't want to record my location from home. I don't like that too much. So right here we have the settings, so we can see. Okay, here's Geekazine. View my profile page, my direct messages, my lists. I believe I have some lists. I haven't really done too many lists here, but here's the list page. And it shows I do have 3 lists from a long time ago. I should probably put that together and get these lists hooked up a little bit more. And of course, some stuff that I've done, including recent images. Like this is an image from Blog World where John Pose was on Callie Lewis's phone. And of course, the mariachi band that was at the LA airport. There's another picture of the mariachi band, and then a kitty saying, help with the Day in Tech History Project, which is donations basically for the Day in Tech History. And of course, you can always donate to the Day in Tech History at dayintechhistory.com/donate. And then, of course, this was when the picture, when I noticed on the new version, the 5.0, iOS 5.0, that you could actually double press the home button, and get the little camera image. You can't see that on the screen. But anyway, so I can actually cruise through my pictures. There's a picture of Angry Birds, and so on and so forth. So, and of course, I can put them into different views. So that's kind of cool there. So go back to my page. So go back down this drop-down list. I did the lists. We got a help here. Keyboard shortcuts. So if you want to do some shortcuts, you can F for favorite, R to reply, T to retweet, M to direct message, N to new tweet, Enter to open tweet details, L to close all tweets, question mark for help, J for the next tweet, K for the previous tweet, page down is space, search is the /, load new tweets is the period, GH for home, GC for connect, GR for mentions, GD for discover, GP for profile, GF for favorites, GM for messages, and GU to go to user. So let's try that. Let's GU. Well, that works pretty cool. Let's go to a person's profile. Day in Tech. And as you can see, it's going on there. So we'll go like that. And we'll look for Day in Tech History. There it is, the Day in Tech History, one of my shows. How about the new one, iPad 365, which is an iPad application a day for 365 days, starting January 1st of 2012. So there's iPad 365. Of course, not too much activity on there just yet, but it does have some followers. So, all right, let's go. Let's continue on here. We had the keyboard shortcuts. We got some settings. So we can change who we are, what our email address and stuff like that, passwords, mobile, blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. You just probably saw that, but okay. And of course, as you can see, they're not done on this because as you probably see, it just went back to the old homepage style. So we'll go to home, and we'll hit the drop-down button, and the only other option there is to sign out. So we can do a lot of different things. This is the new homepage. This is Twitter.com. And what do you think? Did you use the homepage? Do you not use the homepage? Do you use the iPhone app? Now, I downloaded the iPhone app. Now, first of all, they have a Twitter iPhone app, which is this one. And then they have a TweetDeck iPhone app, which is this one. And I love the TweetDeck iPhone app simply because of the fact I can organize lists. I can put in my different Twitter accounts and stuff like that. But the reality is it kind of sucks now. It's kind of horrible. As you can see, I'm going to a blank screen with reflection. So I don't like TweetDeck. I really hope that they're going to retool it because I just like TweetDeck over Twitter. Now I have been playing with the Twitter app. There it is right there. As you can see, I actually put all 3 Twitter profiles on here. So I'm basically on Geekazine's profile. So you can see the homepage right there. But I can go over to me. And then I can say Geekazine. oops, where's switch accounts right there. So I hit switch accounts, and now I can choose between my 3 accounts. So let's say Day in Tech History. Now I'm seeing my tweets for Day in Tech History. I can see who's commented. I can see if anybody has replied to me, any mentions or anything like that. And of course, switching back to Geekazine. Just as straightforward as that is the whole app. Of course, I can write a new message, bring that button up. The only thing that I haven't figured out on doing is how I can put together lists. If I could put together lists like I do with TweetDeck, I would use this over the the TweetDeck app and go from there. So anyway, that's pretty much it. That's the new Twitter and the new Twitter for iPhone. You might not have it yet, but just wait. They're rolling it out as it goes. If you want to know more about it, go over to fly.twitter.com. Fly.twitter.com. I just want to fly to twitter.com. Just think of it that way. So, and of course, that'll give you all the information. Download, if you go down the bottom and you have an iPhone or an Android, download the Twitter, iPhone, and Android app. That might kickstart you. It sounds like it might kickstart you into the Twitter page. If you download the application. That's kind of the impression that I had. Maybe they just said, okay, keep up and try it out first on your iPhone, and eventually it'll show up on your Twitter. So, but anyway, that's the new Twitter page. What do you think of it? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you really not care? Do you not use Twitter? Do you use Twitter? Let me know. Geekazine@gmail.com. Geekazine@gmail.com. Of course, my Twitter handle is Geekazine, and of course, the www.geekazine.com is the website. My name is Jeffrey Powers. Thanks a lot for watching this this YouTube video and the new Twitter page on twitter.com. We'll have a lot more videos, and of course, if you want me to look at, review, or do something funny or strange or odd or whatever, just let me know. Like I said, geekazine@gmail.com, or Twitter me at Geekazine, Day in Tech Hist, or the new show, iPad 365. iPad app a day for 365 days. On Mondays, we'll do business apps. On Tuesdays, we'll do games. Wednesdays is utilities. Thursdays is, I believe, productivity apps. Fridays is viewer's choice. Saturdays, we have wild card. And on Sundays is Fun Day, a Fun Day app. And yes, we're doing 7 days a week for 365 days. Can't go wrong there. So, my name is Jeffrey Powers. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you next time on another Geekazine YouTube review. Take care.